Dollarita. Bro, that's actually a fire podcast.
We do a whole
concept.
podcast while we eat.
Hell yeah, a bunch of Dollaritas.
Yeah.
Oh, to the face.
Till our kidneys fail.
Bro, you can do a 2-hour podcast there and like get all the content you need to get canceled for at least 3 years.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yo, big shout out to Notorious, my man Positive, and Mellow Bunny. Big shout out to y'all. Glad to see you guys. But here we go. Rudy900 versus the man, the myth, mostly the Shinobi, Nitro.
You know what's fun? Everybody wants to dress up as Kakashi because they actually get a mask with it, and he's like the coolest ninja, so to speak.
Yeah, right. Kakashi was definitely like, out of like the good guys in the show, probably the best designed character. He reminded me of Dr. Stein from Soul Eater, but like with a way more in-depth like story.
It's either between him or some of the Uchihas. I think the idea of also having half of your eye, like that's a physical prop, so it's just cool because you have to activate it, so to speak.
He was like an honorary Uchiha.
Oh, for sure.
I mean? Especially with like losing the eye too. That making it like that coming full circle with the story with like Obito and stuff like that.
Oh, beautiful,
bro!
Beautiful.
Man, how he got his Sharingan.
Oh
dude,
my,
I'm
bro!
telling you.
Look, Kakashi Gaiden. That's a goated ass
Because
story.
then when you get to like Itachi and Shisui giving Itachi his eyes and stuff like that,
they have such a tragic lineage for all this power. Like it's so well done.
Ooh,
Noto says, "Yo, the spoilers. Look, if you haven't finished Naruto by now, that's your fault, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real with you."
That's like saying spoilers for the Anne Frank book.
Now there can be. That's not the same. That's not the fucking same.
I'm just saying we've all heard of it. We all know what happened.
Now,
okay, spoilers for Titanic.
Spoilers, right? If we were talking about like something recent, like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
Yeah. Which have you been watching it?
I have not actually. I've been watching One Piece. I've been watching reality TV shows.
You are married.
Yeah. You ever watched fucking Batty's House? Or
no.
You ever watched Love is Blind?
No, but I've heard that it's actually fun as shit.
Love is Blind is so good.
Is it good?
I think you would actually genuinely enjoy that show, and for some reason I feel like we should get a Smasher on that show.
I think that's great. Isn't the concept that like people meet in masks?
No. So like people meet in pods, like in opposite rooms, and they go on dates. And they spend multiple weeks going on these or maybe like 2 weeks on these dates each day. And then after a while, you can propose to a person. And if that person says yes, then you reveal each other to their faces like the day after. And then you have to go through a honeymoon period before your actual wedding.
So you cannot see the person that you're talking to in these office spots.
Yeah, but you can call the wedding off from then until... You actually can't call the wedding off until the day of.
Oh, so you break their heart. Yeah. Oh, that's dystopian as shit.
I've seen like seasons where like people get stuck with somebody from the bat, where they're just like, oh, I made the wrong choice, and drug it out all the way to the end just to be like, no, fuck you. But I've also seen love stories that got drug out all the way to the end.
That's good. I'm not gonna lie, that's good ass reality TV.
It's probably one of the best TV shows written since fucking Attack on Titan.
That is fair.
I'm gonna keep it creamy with you. And speaking of creamy, Nitro keeping it creamy, bringing it back, and taking this game #1. He was actually down at the beginning of the game. I don't know if you caught on to that.
Definitely. I mean, landing Nair from Link is just egregiously big, disjointed, and covers a lot of options.
You know his big ass nose does not feel comfortable in that mask. Can we go back to Nitro real quick? That man's nose is longer than my fucking forearm.
It's giving Michael Jackson a little.
Yeah, bro cannot breathe right now. I do not know how he's doing this. Look at that.
Jump scare.
Spooky GLS.
You know what it is. Headed here to Hollow Bastion. I like this pick for both. It's basically fight over the middle platform and see if you can get all of your edge guards off. But once again, Nair against Nair. A lot of the time, Link is going to take it.
Why does he look like Ganon from Ocarina of Time? That was nuts.
I will not dignify that with a response, but I will say Doria.
That was nuts.
Shout out the Joker in the back as well. It's kind of like, yeah, you fight me, but my little brother here too.
My little brother in the back watching the whole game.
Absolutely.
Here we go. What do you think of this stage pick for these characters? What do you think this favors more? Ooh, nice counter.
Both of of them have elements of you know, zoner-esque characteristics. So middle platform is where you want to be, middle stage, but underneath the platform, or like right at the edge so you can continue your edge guards, is ideal. Now, that being said, that was a really good call out on Rudy900's behalf.
You gotta watch those cuticles, my boy. He caught you right on the fingernails.
You'll never see it coming. So a pretty even game thus far.
It's a lot more even than it was the first game. I feel like it started off in Rudy's favor. He was kind of just running a train on Nitro, but then Nitro slowly but surely brought it back. Inevitably ended up taking that first game, so yeah. I'm surprised to see it being a lot closer now. I feel like both players are making the necessary changes that they'll need.
I agree.
And hopefully Rudy can bring this back and we see a game 3.
It seems like Rudy gets a lot more on hit than Nitro does. And wow, the mental gimp. Unfortunate, the SD out from Rudy, and now Nitro has the ability to kind of up this percentage.
Oh yeah. And this is like the position where Nitro wants to be in, especially like being one of the king of zoner characters where you just kind of play with people approaching you.
Yeah.
My man Rudy needs to come to Nitro now. And Nitro
did you see Rudy's face when all of that happened? He is not happy about it.
Oh, let me take you for a ride, baby.
Yeah, getting wobbled like it's 19 whenever Melee came out. Unfortunate. That was 2003. Yeah.
Bro, the 80s must have been one of the most insane time periods of time.
There's a lot of cocaine.
Insane. There's a lot of cocaine now.
In the UK.
But it's all fentanyl.
Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller, man. Nobody deserves to go out like that.
Dude, I hate cocaine, but I love how it smells. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Anyways, here we go. Nitro with this nice edge guard coming off, and we got the reverse up B coming out from Rudy. What are we gonna see here? Oh, that neutral air. Bro, what is Rudy
unfortunate
doing?
Maybe just there was a lot of moments I think that he autopiloted something cool in his head and didn't have the execution to make sure it got done.
Look at Ketchup in the back talking about some bull.